Okay. Is this thing live? I don't know if I can hear myself. Give me just a second. I'm going to do some testing, so bear with me here. Make sure everything's working okay. Because the thing I want to make sure of is that my microphone and stuff is not working right now. So, I need to get that working. Give me just a second. We'll get there. Let's see. So, microphone needs to be turned on. There we go. Let's see. Is that better? Test 1 2. No, I still don't see anything coming up here. So give me a second again. Desktop audio. Even the desktop audio is not doing what it's supposed to. So give me a second. Is that better? I still don't hear anything coming through. There we go. There we go. There was an echo there because I had my my speaker on a separate screen so I could test it and make sure it was working. But we're good now. So so I've got that on mute. I know that this is working okay. And let's see if we can get some audio on here as well. Yeah, we're gonna turn the master volume up to 50, just so that there's some other noise going on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome. So guys, this is gonna be the first recording or first live stream that I'm actually gonna record, and it will be available after I am done going live. I've got about an hour before I have to go to dinner. So. Let's get going here. So I was just working on getting an ME storage system going. So I've been trying to get all the components that I think I'm going to need. I'm going to try to do this without an ME controller, which is normally how I've done it in the past, but I've seen people do it without it. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. So I'm just putting in the pieces here to make the circuits that I need to make the components. What I'm trying to make right now is this 1K ME storage cell as like a little test one to make sure that I am able to make sure that I know how to like use and make an ME network without an ME controller, because I've never actually tried it before. So that's what we're trying to do. So I got the logic board, we got this guy here, Yep, we're ready to go. So, come over here, 4 of these guys right here, 4 around the outside here, right here, boom. Okay, and then we're gonna need a little bit of quartz glass, which means I need 5 more of those. And see, this is why I'm trying to get this thing going, because I haven't got like a good infrastructure set up yet or anything, so I've been like putting these things down back and forth, the pulverizer and this inscriber, because I'm OCD and I don't want to I don't want to do that yet until I've tested this thing and I've got it working in order. And the reason for that is because I want to get rid of these chests. I want the ME system to go here basically to start. And then I'll grow it from here. It'll probably start here, grow over to this side, and then grow over into here. But I just want to get it started. I've got my, what you saw down there is my reactor for getting power going and whatnot. I turned it on and I'm just letting it run right now. It seems to be doing pretty well. Haven't had to put much fuel in it, so that's awesome. It's really, in my opinion, the easiest way to get power, so I'm really glad that the people on the server decided to add the mod for it. It's so nice. For around the outside. Oh, no. Whoops. This way. And then these guys are around here. Oop, Boom. Quartz glass. We'll need 2 of those. We'll need more redstone and iron. So 3 iron. 1, 2, 3. 2 redstone. Okay. And then come back over here. I was wrong, wasn't I? It's more than 2 redstone. I honestly don't even remember. I've already forgotten. I have definitely been having some issues. I bet it's only 1. No, it is multiple. Oh! See? Yeah, see? So I needed 3, so I mean I'm going to have to get another one. I'm waiting for... I'm going to make a calculation circuit, but I don't know if, like... I don't remember this on the other server that I made. You apparently have to grow the crystal, and you can't just use quartz crystal. You have to use like a manufactured quartz crystal. It's really annoying, but and they're growing right over here, so they're right there, and they are at 5%. They take forever, which is okay because I'm going to be going to dinner, so I'll be gone for a good 1.5 to 2 hours, so that'll give that time to grow. And my plan is once I actually get that thing going, then we'll make the other components needed to make that stuff go faster. Like we'll actually start manufacturing things. We won't have to worry about it as much anymore. But the plan is now is I want to see this thing work. So what I've got, because you still need to supply power to an ME network. That's what's special about them. It works off of power. It stores things based on power. So here's the energy acceptor that's going to turn, that's going to allow these things to be powered, basically. And my plan is, just for testing purposes, I'm going to throw this right here. You can see it connect there. I'm going to throw this right here, just for the heck of it. And then we're going to put this down here, and I'm going to put this right here. And it says it's online. You see that? Device online. This doesn't say device online, but if I throw in 1K storage right there, see it? It's lit up, and here it is, and I can throw things in there now. How about that? That's awesome. That's so cool. Now, I may need a controller eventually, but for what I want to do right now, I don't want to make a controller, just for whatever reason. Just because it takes a lot more time, it gets really messy. All I wanted to do was just get this hooked up to power and get things stored in it. That's the main thing, because then I can start, then I don't have to worry about storage. These are so much more convenient for storage. You can, like in one block, you can store, all these chests or all of these or whatever you want inside of this one piece, and it's not that expensive. Well, I mean, it can get really expensive. You can see how they kind of stack up here. 64K storage is what we want to get to eventually, but yeah, so they can get expensive, but for right now, with how much I have going on, like, there's not much, and I just need these chests freed right now, if that makes sense. So making these is cheap for me right now. And then for the really, really bulk stuff, like this stuff over here, we will leave it like this probably. But I'm going to try to hook it up to this without a controller, if that makes sense. Because these are just really convenient for getting lots of storage. I just didn't want to hook up all the other pipes to them, basically. I don't like that. I didn't want to deal with that again. So, now that we've tested that and everything's good, we'll go ahead and take that back out. Oops. And we know that this is good, so I'm going to go ahead and break these things here. Yay, got it all back. That's good. Now what we want to do is we want to actually get this thing set up to where I can actually start using it. So, getting power to it. We know we're going to have to hook up to an energy acceptor, and then we're going to want to have power hooked up to it. So it's going to be a bit messy at first, but that's okay because of what I need to do. Because really all I care about right now is storage, but I still want to have these I still want to have this power line accessible, if that makes sense. So now I got to figure out how in the world I'm going to get things moved over here, because I just got all this stuff done. So I have to break it all down, clear my inventory. Oh, it's a mess. It's fine. We'll get it. We will get it. I have a couple of empty backpacks here I could probably use. Oop, that one's not empty. That one. So I'm just going to throw all this stuff in there for now, because we're going to have to pull it back out here shortly. Just trying to clear some space. Scriber, that, and that should be enough space. I'm going to put it over there so I know which one it is. Put that stuff there. And then I'm going to put my tools up in here so that I have more space there. And of course the bucket. Okay, so now we got some storage space. Now what I need is a couple of chests. I'll need 4. I'm just going to put them right here for now so I can dump this stuff out. Whee! I wish there's a mod that I've seen. I played on a mod pack before where you could hold down shift and click and drag your mouse with the left click button, and it would move all the stuff at once. It was just so much easier for transferring stuff. But this one I have to hold shift and individually click on each item. It's just more clicks. I wish I could just hold it and just like zip it all in there basically. That would be awesome. So maybe I'll talk about that or talk about seeing if maybe they'll add that one or figure out what it is. Or I will make sure it's on my personal server, which we have some good news and some sad news. We're going to go over that here in just a second. I'm going to empty this chest first and then we'll get into it. Basically, it has to do with one of the other servers that I've been playing on. It's been, gosh, I've played it, so when I first joined it, they had a version up and it was up for about a good year or so, and then it came down and no one played or started another one, and then the guy who has been running this particular server brought it back up, updated some mods, and we all started playing again. And it's been up for like 1 to 2 years. It's been up for so long. But just recently, he's been out of town, and the server's been going offline, like crashing. And he was texting me earlier this week, and he was like, "Hey, something's wrong with the server. It's not. It keeps crashing as soon as it opens. There's no error logs, like nothing. There's nothing to report." And so, for those who don't work in computers, if an app is crashing or closing and you have no error messages or anything whatsoever to go off of, like not even a Windows event log, it's extremely hard to troubleshoot, especially since that server, like nothing is happening. He even tried recovering from a backup, and it still just wouldn't work. And so, I mean, technically he might be able to take the backup off and like reinstall like all of his files and stuff and then bring the world back, but that just is a lot of work, and I know he probably doesn't want to do that. He wants to try a newer version, which is what I'm on right now. We're playing it on 1.12.2, and this server was 1.7.10. But he's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm probably not going to be able to bring it online." And I was like, shoot, like that's the one I put so much time into and had almost everything automated. I had millions of items, guys, millions. We're talking, I had like 3 million iron. I had like probably millions of gold. Like that, the iron one was like the resource that was super intensive or super needed in that mod or on that server, just because of all the mods that required it and for what I wanted to do. And so it was, I was like, oh man, that sucks. But I was like, you know what, it's totally fine, it's just a game. And I was kind of feeling a little bit stuck anyway. I wanted to kind of start fresh, start new again. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. And then same thing with my personal server. I tried to get it running again on, I tried using a different installer or something like that, or tried playing it on my new computer, and it just was crashing and it wasn't loading things right. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to recreate this world too. So I went ahead and do that, and I made it also so that another person that I told about it could join and play with me. And but anyway, so there were some version conflicts and things like that. So I had to rebuild the server with a version that could be used for what I want to do. But I haven't inserted all of my personal mods, like it's a preset mod pack, and then I added some of my own, and that's what I haven't done yet. I haven't added my own back into it yet. So. But I started it and started playing it just to check it, make sure everything was good, and it's working great. So, but the hard process when it comes to mods is getting them to be compatible with each other. You have to almost add just one at a time and adjust all these little configurations and stuff like that so that things don't collide. They kind of mesh together, if that makes sense. So for those that don't know about mods, and that might be something that I film, I don't know for sure, just for those that might be interested in it, the really technical aspect, but because I plan to play with mods for a while, and I plan to constantly start new servers and things like that with different mods and customizing things, just because that's what I love to do. But let me guys know if those are videos you want to see, or if you just want to see the gameplay. So I'll leave that up to you guys on what you think and what you want to see. Or I might just do it for the fun of it because I want to, because you know what? Sometimes you gotta do stuff just because you enjoy it. And there's no harm in doing it either. I'm sure someone out there will find it helpful. Okay, so I need the energy acceptor right there. Plug that down right there. See, it's hooked up. And then we need some power connected to it. So what I'm thinking here, can I get that and throw the drive in there and have it turned on, or does it need to have a wire hooked up to it? Nope, it's got power. Look at that. Boom, device online. Yes, okay. And then, it doesn't say device online, but the reason I know that is because the light is on. If it wasn't online, if I broke this block right here, it would go offline. At least it should. Yep, see, light turned off. And that's how you know that it's offline when it comes to the drives. But the terminal, it will tell you that, hey, this device is online. So just a little bit of knowledge sharing for those that are interested in learning. So, kind of complicated. Without a controller, the trick is you can only have up to 8 devices connected to a single cable of this caliber. You can have a 32-channel cable, but then, like I said, you have to start introducing ME controllers and stuff like that. But there is a trick where you can use P2P tunnels to make more channels. So by using P2P tunnels, you can completely avoid using an ME controller. Is that beneficial or not? I don't know. It's just kind of a little bit neater. I thought it was kind of cool. Am I going to stick with that? I don't know. But for right now, that's just how I wanted to do it. Just because I've never done it that way before. But that looks good. So, bam. We've got storage. This thing's got power. I want to know how much it's using. Is it using it pretty quickly? It doesn't say how many ticks per second it's using. It's just kind of using it. Let's see. I don't know. It's using it pretty quickly, it looks like to me. That was an interesting noise. Oh, it's my chocobo. I'll show you that. That's right, I have not streamed in a while, so you guys don't know I got a chocobo. I think it's from Final Fantasy, I think is what... I'm going to look it up real quick, because now I'm curious. Chocobo. 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 Okay. Chocobo is a fictional from Final Fantasy. Yep. Final Fantasy video game series. So it's one of the mods that's installed. It's pretty cool. Apparently I've seen a little bit on them, You can like customize them to like fly and change their colors and change what they do and change their speed. It's really, really interesting. So I went ahead and captured one for myself so I could test it out. He or she, I don't know. I haven't named it. I don't know if there's female or males or anything like that, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so we got that up and going. We can start putting some stuff in there. We can make some more storage cells. How do we want to do it? Well, we definitely want to get this off of there. And I know that there's more than enough items there. So we need to make more of these. I need more storage cells. So we're going to go ahead and stick with the small ones for now, just to see how many I can throw in there. Can you... Is it? No. So once you make them, it doesn't look like you can take them back. Like you can't use a one that's already made to upgrade it. It's just a 1K MB storage. So I don't want to make too many because I like being able... I'm sorry, excuse me guys. I'm not meaning on like that on camera. I like being able to recycle resources and things like that for whatever reason. But this is Minecraft, and we're just going to go for it. So 1K ME storage. It's a make-believe world. We do what we want, and that's what's awesome about it. Do what you want. Redstone. We'll need some of the... Ooh, I don't have much silicone left. Let's see. What else can I use? Ah, right there. I need these. And this is made from... It's only made from... You have to use quartz. Oh my gosh, that's way more expensive. It used to be sand. It used to be really, really cheap. You could pulverize cobblestone into sand and then sand into these silicone pieces. And it looks like that's not the case anymore. They made it more expensive. Dang it. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's applied. Oh, you just have to get the right one. No. Yeah, so if I click on Ender IO, nothing comes up. If I click on Applied Energistics, it comes up. So I think they still did something to lock it down. I just can't. Gosh. Excuse me. I am so sorry. But I'm curious. I really want to try it. So I'm going to hook up. And that's the other thing too. I want to get this thing working better. So. Let's see. For now, it doesn't matter. I just need pulverizer put down so I can test some things. So, if I take, can I turn the question is, can I turn cobblestone into sand? That's the first one, because sand is annoying to have to go get. You have to constantly go to these other places to try to find sand. Even though it's cheap and easy, it's still annoying to me. So, let's see. Pulverizing cobblestone. Does it turn into sand? No, it turns into gravel. Okay, take that out. What happens if you pulverize gravel? Does that make sand? No, I bet it's going to make flint. No, it made sand. Perfect. Okay, so I was just one short. But you cannot put sand back in a pulverizer. So, I can make sand from cobblestone, which is very good news, but I cannot make silicone from sand, which is sad news. So I need more, even more Certus quartz or more silicone. This mod pack, it definitely makes it, it makes me realize just how spoiled I was on the other server. I don't know if I like that or dislike it, because I thought about, I don't know, because it makes you work a little bit harder for it, but I really like to be able to automate things. So as long as everything can eventually be automated, like I can either randomly get these raw silicone pieces or randomly get these from something, or generate them from something, then it'll be fine. But for now, I can't. So, gosh dang it. I am so sorry. I'm really gonna try to stop. I need some water. Oh, some exciting stuff. So I'm just gonna share a little bit about me, what's going on in my life. So recently, I started working out. I was working out for about 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, and I was mainly just doing like 15 or 20-minute full body workouts or ab workouts in the morning before work. And then Thanksgiving came up, and of course, everyone kind of gets away from the routine stuff when it's holidays and stuff like that. But so I stopped for a few days, but I was like, I want a personal trainer. Like, I have some friends that use this particular personal trainer, and it's been 8 or 9 weeks, and they're showing amazing results. And I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. And I know him and I trust him, and he's like kind of explained like his struggles with it in the past. And I'm like, okay, I'm totally like, I want to do this. Like, this is going to be worth it to me. Yes, it's going to cost me money every week for a personal trainer, but I'm like, this is what I really want to do. I will make this happen, whatever it takes. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's been my motto. Literally, whatever it takes, do it, because it's worth it. And so I did. So I went ahead and did that. But we were supposed to start like 1 week, but he didn't actually start me until Thursday. So I took like a little bit of a break. But I've completed about I've completed about a week and a half of these workouts from this personal trainer, and I'm seeing amazing results already. I'm already feeling better. I'm sore. He's having me count like some calories and stuff like that, but not like really strictly. He's like, here, this is how much protein and carbs and stuff you should try to be taking in every day. It doesn't matter how you get them, but just try to stay within these limits. So I can go eat fast food, but you're just not supposed to eat that much fast food. Like, it's just not good to eat it all the time. I've been eating fewer meals throughout the day, which some people say is bad, but for me it's actually good because I like to eat a lot at once. And I don't know, I've been wanting to just like spend more time like that and trying to save money on food and things like that. So it's ended up working out that I'm saving money on food. I'm able to feel fuller because I've slowed down, or I've lessened the amount of portions, the size of portions that I'm having, so that I feel full faster. And I'm listening to that signal in my stomach that's telling me that, hey, you're full, you should stop eating. And so, like, once you start getting that and you start listening to it and you start feeling good and you still treat yourself with some sweets, or like, hey, I want this, eat it, whatever, like, just learn to live a lifestyle of treating yourself better. Literally just treat yourself better. Eat good food, eat what you want, but also work out, and like, don't eat too much of it. Like, too much of anything is a bad thing, guys, no matter what it is. Even things like water. Your body cannot have that much water. You should be drinking 2 liters a day. So that's what I got right here. My plan is to have this bottle. I want one of these filled every single day. At the start of the day, it's going to be completely full. I'll try to drink about half of it in the morning, or somewhere around there. And then I have a cup at work that I use, or like a giant, like, I don't know. It's like a water jug thing. Anyway, I don't know I can't think of it. A thermal. I don't know exactly what it's called. But anyway, and it's about a 1 liter as well. And so my plan is to have that thing full first thing in the morning, all the way up, and then throughout the day I'll drink it. And the goal is for me is to have it emptied by the end of the workday. That's the goal. And then when I come home, finish this one, and then when I go to bed for the night, fill this back up, and then it's ready to go for the morning. And just start like this cycle, basically, of making sure I'm getting enough water and setting myself up for success. So do whatever it takes. Set yourself up for success, okay? That's my advice of the day, a little bit about me. I gotta check a notification on my phone real quick. Someone's asking me what my favorite season is. This is a great thing. My favorite season is fall. Because I love the colors of the leaves when they change. I love the slightly cooler weather. I'm normally kind of a really warm person. I'm actually wearing long sleeves though, so I've been going to through this weird change, but I've also been keeping my house cooler than what I normally do, just because it's been more comfortable for me and it's cheaper for utilities and stuff like that. Um, but I love the cooler weather and just the colors and things going on and the holidays that are coming up and sort of things like that. But I completely dislike winter, and I do not like dirty, messy times of the year where there's tons and tons of rain and stuff like that. But anyway, just a little answer for you guys out there and this person that I'm talking to. Okay, one more message to check, so give me just a second. I just want to see what's going on here. I wish I could sing, guys. That's something I would really like to. Play an instrument is more along my lines, but if I could sing too, that'd be awesome. Plus, I could keep you guys entertained. But I can't. You don't even want to hear it. It's bad. Okay, steps in this message, and we are off. Let's see, we're at 30 minutes on this stream. So I was doing some thinking, and I'd like to. I think 2 hours or an hour and a half is a little bit too long of a video. I think even 30 minutes is a bit long too for a stream. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and stuff like that. 30 minutes is pretty normal. But then outside of that, it gets to be a little bit too much. So let me guys know what length of streams you like to see, or even just videos. Do you like 30-minute videos, 1 hour videos when it comes to playing video games? So obviously, if you want, when it comes to demonstration stuff, I'm obviously only going to have those. I'm going to have those be as quick as possible. Just straight to the point. Here you go. It's all lined up, done. But when it comes to these streams where I'm just going to talk and play some Minecraft, which I'm not doing right now, but I'll get back to it in just a second. I want to know what you guys prefer and whatnot. Because for me, sometimes I can play for hours and hours and hours, and it's just fine. And then sometimes, right now, I'm kind of starting to feel a little bit kind of done all I really want to right now, and I kind of want to get into something else. I don't want to work on some of my other projects and stuff. But I want to get to a good stopping point. So that's what we're going to look for. So let's set a little goal here to get to a stopping point that we can complete in about 30 minutes. So that way I've got another hour stream. Something interesting for you guys, because I know it's been a while. This is the first actual recorded session that you guys will be able to tune into later. And if you're wondering about my hair, if you know me or have seen me before, and you're wondering why my hair is so poofy, woke up this morning and I just had this really nice poof, and I was like, you know what? It's Sunday Funday, and I'm gonna have some fun, and I'm just gonna comb it back, and I'm gonna go live with this. Because I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh wait, I haven't done my hair or anything like that. What am I gonna look like on camera? And I was like, no one cares. I just need to make it look good. And I'm actually looking at it, and I'm like, I've seen people with hairdos like this. I don't know if it's for me necessarily, but honestly, it doesn't even matter. It does not matter. What matters is that you guys are having fun just listening to me talk, and you can see my face and stuff like that. Also, my beard. Loving my beard right now. I've started using beard oil and stuff like that. It's great. Getting sidetracked. Okay, we need a goal. I want to make. Here's the goal. This drive over here. I want to fill this thing up with 1K ME storage. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 more. We're going to fill this up with 9 more of these. And then we're going to put all of these items, and hopefully all of these items, because this is all of my random stuff. We're going to put that into this guy right here. That's the plan. So that most likely this particular drive, oh, and by the way, this is a storage cell, not a drive. So we need 9 storage cells. But this drive will house all of the cells that are holding random stuff. Just random things. And then I'll make another drive, most likely, to hold like this type of stuff or this type of stuff that's more useful that I'm going to be using on a regular basis, and like all those things there. This one is probably a bit of a more random one as well, but we'll figure it out. We'll categorize it. We'll figure it out. We'll make it look good, and then that'll start helping the storage work a lot better. And then we'll stop there, and I, depending on how my mind is working and things like that, we might discuss what future plans might be. So let's get started. So I need storage cells. Like I said, we need silicone. Now we can't make it, so we're going to have to use what we've got. So let's first see, and I need 9 of these. So I need 9 of these. That means I need 4. 4 times 9, I need 36, 36, and 36. So 64, that's what, 72. So I need 72 of those. Oh, that's a lot. 64, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm really weird. I like to have like numbers counted out perfectly. It's strange. Some people are just like, just take as much as you need and then put the rest back later. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. Don't judge me. And then same thing here. We need 64 and 8. There we go. Oh! Got 1 too many, it looks like. Interesting. Oh, is it because right here? Yeah, it goes right there. Because I've got these 2 components to make that calculation. I need a calculation circuit in order to make a crafting terminal. Right now I just have an ME terminal, which just allows me to take stuff out, but it doesn't allow me to have a crafting station. I want a crafting station. It's super, super convenient. What are these at? Gosh, they're taking so long. Oh, I didn't look at them. 11%. Ugh. So long. Anyway, those should be grown by the next video. I'm almost positive. Because I got this chunk loader here and everything like that. So that's awesome. Okay, so I got the redstone, got the quartz, and then... Wait a second. Okay, so I need 36 of those, and I need 9 of... I need 9 silicone pieces. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're gonna need some more items. Big time. That's okay. Now, what do I need to do? I think I just need to grind this up, if I remember right. So you take this right here, right here, right here, apply to energistics, and then smelt it. That's not too bad. So go ahead and smelt it, or grind it up, smelt it, and then we'll move forward. Do I have a smelter down here? I don't, and I don't know what was there. Oh, that's what that was doing. I don't know what I was... That's why I had 4 of this coal dust here, because I needed it there. Now, this is making, I think, electrical steel, but I don't remember why I needed so much of it. So, hopefully we'll figure that out later. 9 gold. 9 gold. And then 9 more redstone. 1 more. Okay. Got it, got it. We're getting the silicone right now. And Then, so that'll get me the centerpiece, and then I'll need 3 times 9. I'll need 27 more redstone. Starting to get low on redstone here. It's a bit concerning. It jumped. Okay, there we go. So 27 for this, and then 3. We need 27 iron. We definitely have 27 iron. Oop. There we go. 27 iron. And the fun one, which is going to require even more quartz, I need this. So 2 times 9, I need 18, which is 36 more of this stuff. 36 more. Actually, no, because this makes 4. So I need 4. I need 5. No. I need, how many extras do I have? Do I have any extras? I have 1 extra. And I need 18. So I have to do this 5 times. So I need 20 of those and then 20 glass. I definitely have 20 glass. And oof, that's half of it, but it's all I've got left. We could use that. I don't know what's going to be better here. I feel like this one's going to be better because this one's still plentiful, but this one's like really plentiful, and I don't know when I'll be using it again, so we're just going to use this just to kind of even some things out. So 20 of those, and we'll grind it up. Grind that up. I need a smelter. I need a smelter down here. I have some furnaces upstairs. I guess we'll go throw it up there. It doesn't matter. Right here. This will work. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff out while we're sitting here waiting for stuff. Why not? Why not? And I would go chop trees, but tree chopping is boring, especially right now because my axe takes forever to chop down trees. Now we do have the felling tree or lumberjack mod installed, which you chop 1 block of a tree in a certain spot, and it will drop. It'll break all of the blocks on that tree and so many other connected ones. But it's still it's with the updated mod or whatever it is. It takes longer. It like accounts for the time that it would take to mine like more of them, if that kind of makes sense. So before it would mine this 1 block at the same speed as if it were 1 block, but it would break everything. But then with this mod now, the way it is, you mine it, but it will take longer to mine that 1 block because there are so many other blocks to break. And yeah, it's really confusing. And this is completely full. Yay! Okay, so what we're going to end up doing then is this. That's what I was hoping for. We'll just throw it in there for now, actually, because I don't want to worry about it right now. I just want this done. Ooh, last one. Got it. Okay. And for those that are OCD like me, yes, I do not like having this thing run and there's nothing inside of it. But like I said, so I should have like put in 8 and then did it, but I was like, you know what? I don't care. I just want to get it done. And sometimes that's what you've got to do. Like literally just get it done. It doesn't have to be so perfect all the time. It's okay. That's the thing to tell yourself too, is it is okay. All right. Is this thing done? It is! Yay! Okay, break that. Be chewled. Pulverizer. Or, sorry, inscriber. That's what I need. And then I need a couple of logic. I need the logic board, and I need the silicone board. Or press, not board. Press. I hate that you can't stack more in there. It's really annoying. This is why I need to get things set up for automation. So it's easier to do this. So I don't have to sit here and just babysit this thing the whole time. It's so annoying. Like, I have some spare hoppers. I could just hook up a hopper to it and then go do something else, but then I'd have to break the hopper, move it, and I'm like, I just don't want to put down that many blocks right now. And I don't really have anything else that I need to do right now, because this is what we're trying to focus on right now. We're not trying not to multitask too much right now. We just want to get it done, move forward. We're at 44 minutes. We got 15 more minutes. We're totally going to make it within an hour, so this is perfect. Almost there. I'm so sorry, guys, if this is really, really boring. I could probably cut stuff like this out in future videos and stuff like that, but for now, you're just going to hear my voice and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to watch this and you're going to enjoy it, or you're going to skip past it and then you're just going to skip to the good parts of the video, but then you're going to miss all this great stuff that I'm talking about, like talking about the things that I'm talking about and talking about talking. That's what you're going to miss out on. I cracked myself up. There is something else I can do. We need to get this going, right? Yes, the glass. Let's do that real quick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Got this, and you boom, 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 excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I didn't need that much glass. That's okay. I was like, why is it off? Just didn't need that much glass. I miscounted. Okay, there you go. There's another one. Did I make it? Where did I put them? Oh, I put them in here. I was like, where is my glass? But that doesn't make any sense. I definitely missed something because... 5, 4. I needed 25 of these. That's what you get. That's what you get. Man. See, I miscounted and then I miscounted again. That's pretty bad statistics right there. Yeah, I should not have forgotten that many times. But it's cool. Let's finish these up. They're almost there. And then we gotta throw it in here too, but it's fine. We'll get there. Maybe I will, I'll just go ahead and, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this pulverizer right on here. It should be able to connect, and even if it doesn't, it's got plenty of power in it. Hey, it's working! Cool. I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago. I guess in my mind I was thinking, oh, it's got to be connected to a cable. It's got to be connected to a cable. No, it doesn't. It can still touch the battery bank, and it's going to work just fine, just like this thing. It doesn't have to have a cable. It's just my own mind telling me that it does. Here, oh yeah, that's right. I have to put all these things in. Oh, that sucks. 5, got it. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 4, got it. Okay. Again, can you put them in opposite ways and we'll still make it? Wow, it does. That's awesome. Way cool. All right. We are getting there. We are getting there. Almost there. Almost there. I sure hope that this is going to be enough to store all these things. I've never really messed with them a whole lot, nor have I thrown random stuff in these storage things before. The way it calculates storage is super complex. You have to be an IT nerd, and I've looked into it sometimes, and I do know like the logic, but like working it out in my head to where it makes sense. So I know like, oh, if I do this, this, and this, and this, then it's going to run out of storage in about this and much time. I'm not that much of a computer science nerd. I do enjoy like learning about it and stuff like that, but if my job all day was to figure out how to calculate these numbers on the screen, like how many blocks do you put in there to get, how many types can you have if you have this many of these blocks and you have this many bytes to use, no, that's math that I don't like. I like math. I like adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplication. Like I enjoy that much of it, but when you start like throwing in this stuff, it's like, why does it even matter? Like, let someone else worry about that. For me, all I need to know is, do I need more storage or not? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, go, sort of thing. Like just making things work, and leave it up to the professionals that love that so much. And this can pertain to your own jobs and stuff too. Like, you don't have to figure out everything. You don't have to be an expert at everything. That's why we have different professions. Let someone else that really enjoys that, let them handle it. And so then that way they're enjoying their job and they're contributing and things like that, and then you're able to do your job because you can store these things. I could talk about that stuff later. If anyone wants to talk about computer nerd things or wants to listen about that stuff, you let me know. I can do blogs, I can do audio recordings and stuff like that from things that I've learned. It's actually been very helpful for me to kind of recall those sorts of things too, just to kind of keep things fresh in my head. Okay, we got everything we need. Let's make this. So these go down here. This comes up here. Oh, I almost had it. And then these go up here, and this goes here. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What'd I do? Oh, my bad. Actually, I could have still left that there, but it's okay. We need to do this though. Ah! There's gonna be too much redstone. That's okay. Just get this stuff separated here. Okay, got it all. Yes, yes. And then take these here, here, here. Oop, actually, no. That's weird. Did I miscalculate again? I have no idea. Who knows? 9? Yes. 9? Yes. I have no idea what I was doing before. No clue. Because that's all I need. So I miscounted big time on... I miscounted these. I got too much Certus quartz and too much redstone. But that's good. That means we saved some resources. Now for the fun part. Throw these things in there. Woohoo! Build that up. It's good to go. I don't think it uses more power. It might. But we're not too concerned about how much it's... yeah, this thing will definitely be out of power the next time I log on. So that'll be the next challenge is we need power. And with the ME storage stuff, you need constant power. So we want to probably use something that's renewable, like solar energy or something like that, just so it never goes offline. But for right now, the big reactor is the easiest and it produces the most power. So that's what that's how we want to do it. I'll probably make it a smart one so that it turns on and off on its own, so it doesn't waste power. But still. Okay. Let's put this stuff up there. Let's put this up there. We'll put that up there, and we'll put this stuff away. So we're about to complete that goal, and it's 52 minutes, guys. We did it. We're going to wrap this up right on time. See? If you put your mind to stuff, you can get things done. This is so cool. All right, here we go. Let's come over here and just plop it all in there. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, not that one. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet. Now, how much storage? Oops. How much storage am I taking up? Oh, see that? We're barely taking up anything. We'll have plenty of storage for stuff right now. That's so good. That's so good to hear. And then I don't have to worry about organizing it because it's all organized. It's all there. You know why it's organized? Because I can just search for whatever I need, and then I can sort them by name or by amount or whatever I need. It's so nice. I love, 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 love applied energistic storage or ME storage. I don't know why they call it ME storage actually. I want to look up that acronym because the mod is called Applied Energistics. ME stands for something else, but I don't know what it is. So we're going to look that up. I'll have that for you guys next time, or maybe I keep clicking the wrong thing. Or maybe I'll look it up before I get off here. So, there's people messaging me, and I told someone that I was live. I want to make sure that they're not trying to get hold of me. No. Okay. Okay. I'm going to mute this real quick so that it's not bothering me for the rest of the time here. Sorry, guys. We're going to get back to it in just a second. Alrighty. Oh, yep, see? It's getting a little bit full now, but it's going to get just fine. Yeah, plenty. Cool. Okay. And these ones now, too. And that's the nice thing about ME storage, too. So you can put everything in there, and almost everything will stack, even if it's not really able to stack in the first place. It still can. That's what's super, super cool about it. Like these saddles, they don't stack in chests and things like that, but they will stack in here. It's I like it. Now, if you have enchanted stuff or tools with different levels of damage, those will have trouble stacking, of course, just because they have slightly different IDs. So, just something to think about there. But we got it all in there. We're still on the first ME drive. Look at that. Oh, we got a few more things to throw in there. I'm curious to know if we're going to be able to put all this stuff in there and keep it all on one drive. That would be so cool. Now, of course, there are better ways to do this more efficiently, but like I said, the efficiency is not what we're worried about right now. 63 types, yep, so it just ran out of types. Oh, 14 types. Oh, it moved over to the next one, so that's not too bad. And by getting full, it means it's just over halfway, basically. So that's just fine. Cool. All right, let's take down these chests so we can have some room for some things. And then we're going to call it. I did talk about possibly going over what I'm going to do next time, but honestly, I don't know right now. So I will think about that off cam and come back and share it with you guys when we stream again. But, yeah. Okay, and also what I'm going to do, maybe this is what I'll do too. I don't like that. I don't like it in that state. I want this here. And I want Ishq. Hang on. I'm having some issues. Hang on. I can't think right now. I want this right there. I want this up here. I want this down here. Actually, no. No. I want this up here, and I want this down here. And just because I'm really, really nerdy... Oh wow, I have not played with these yet. I didn't realize that that's how they work now. That's interesting. We're going to do it like this. Oh no! I'm short one! No! Macerator? Oh, it's using charcoal, that's why. I was like, why does it not need power? Totally makes sense. Maybe we could trade it then with a different one that doesn't need power. For instance, let's put that right there. Simple alloy smelter, we're probably going to want that. And simple wire charger, we definitely want that. Induction smelter, we're definitely going to want that. But this can go right here for now. So then now all I need is just one more. Ah, I got it. This is what I'll do. I'll put this right here because I can. And now that's going to get power. These are going to get power. This doesn't need power. And everything else is going to get power. There you go. Cool! We did it! I got my machines in there. We got something. It's not super organized. It's not super fancy. But you know what? It's progress. And I feel good about that. And look at it. We're at 58 minutes. We are right at 1 hour. This was a really, really good session. I had a lot of fun, guys. And I got somewhere. And I haven't played in a while. And I've been struggling to get somewhere on it. And we definitely got somewhere. This is super, super duper exciting. So I'm going to talk a little bit actually about what we might do next time. Next time, we need to figure out power. Because I do not want to keep using this for power. Just to keep the ME system online. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do, what kind of power we're going to use, how we're going to do it, whether it be solar or some kind of other renewable energy that I can automate so that this thing always stays online. That's what we're going to work on. The other thing we're probably going to have to do is we're going to need to get a quarry going again because I need more resources. And I have a ton of charcoal built up right now, and that's what I've been using. And then so we're going to get a quarry going, we're going to get that power figured out, and then thing number 2 is we're going to get the upgraded quarry working that's going to allow me to mine things faster, more efficiently, and it uses energy, it uses actual electricity or like Minecraft power or redstone flux instead of charcoal fuel. But the solid charcoal fuel is really easy right now just because I have a lot of it, and that's just the level I'm at. So that's what we're going to stick with. But I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away in my inventory. And that's going to be it for today. Look at that, 59 minutes, 50 seconds. Thank you guys for joining. Tune in next time. Not sure what that'll be. My schedule's going to be changing a little bit, so I'll try to post that and let you guys know. But for now, that's it. Take care. Peace out. Yeah.